What's up, guys? I told you I'd get here. Sorry, running a little late and everything, but I'm here. Come on, get in here. We'll everybody in here before we start doing anything. But I got stuff to say today. Where you at, Eric? Nina, where's my people at? Vicky, how you doing, Vicky? Vicky, I love the videos you send me. Thank you. I love everything you send me. All right. So, guys, today we got a lot to talk about, including another creator that man, I used to co-sign his shit too. As above, so below. As above, so below. We have as above, so below has some questions to answer. I'll put it to you. I'll put it that way. We'll just start with that. Does anybody know there's new information going around about how about a girl that used to date this kline, and she has a YouTube channel. It's called a severed finger, a broken finger, something like that. I'll find it. And she supposedly used to date Kegan, and she's commenting on as above so below's video like, hey man, you need any information, reach out, just get a hold of me. What? So maybe instead of trying to do these links to these people, maybe I'll just link as above so below directly to the klines and just shut them the fuck down that way. That girl used to date Kegan Kline. She's commenting on his as above so below's videos. If you need any help or information, just get a hold of me. What the fuck do you mean? I could tell you from creating and from doing this, people don't just hop on your channel and offer to give you free information. They're not just, hey, let me help you out. And if they were, I would be evasive. You have to build rapport with people. You build, like, as an investigator, a police officer, you have to build rapport with your fucking people that you get information from. You have to build a rapport with them, man. You have to build a rapport with your rats, man, to get you to build a rapport with your rats for them to keep giving you more information, whatnot, what have you. But we only got 3 people in here. I'm gonna wait till a couple more people to join. Hey, rainy day. Date who? Who's dating who? I'm not dating. Who's rainy day? Is that rainy? Is that rainy Rose? Who's rainy day? What are you talking about? Oh no, Kegan Kline used to date some girl, and she has a YouTube channel, and she's commenting on as above so below's videos. So I'm trying to say, I'm giving you the connection that as above so below is not who the fucking stinky is, man. A lot of these channels are just throwing dirt in the fucking sand in the wound, man. But once we get some more people in here, I'll talk more. But I mean, you could pull it up. I'm gonna date you, rainy day. How about that? No, I don't know. Just me. How you doing, rainy day? Who are you doing? But so what was it? Oh, right there. Online, they're talking about a girl that Kegan Kline used to date. Let me walk back in the house. I'll get the info for you guys. I'll share her channel, and I'll get you all the information. Because that's what people are putting together now, that this girl is like connected to Kegan or some shit, which connects Pope Joy, his last name. Austin Pope Joy. I can't remember. Ashley Pope Joy. It connects them to fucking the Pope Joys are connected to Kurtz, and and one of them used to date Kegan Kline. So they're trying to make the connection through that the Garrett Kurtz Kegan Kline connection. But I'm gonna take it a little further, and I'm gonna, like I said, go look on as above so below's videos, man. And this girl I've also seen, and it's been brought to my attention that she has defended Kegan Kline in comment sections, and she defends Kegan more than she'll defend anyone else in the family. She's really adamant about leave Kegan the fuck alone. He didn't do this. Just saying. And then she comments on as above so below's video, hey, just get a hold of me if you need any help or information. What? How do these people know these people? I don't know any of these people. States away, man. I don't know any of these people. I'm not trying to know any of these people. I'm evasive when viewers get a hold of me and try to talk to me. You need to know it by the few people that I talk to, that it takes a second to get a hold of me and talk to me, because I don't just go talking to anybody, man. I don't know who the fuckings are. But it's really, really strange to me that all these channels can have all these views spitting bullshit. I can show you factual proof. I can put Pat Brown at the cemetery from the police audio. 1. From Ron Logan's eyewitness testimony. 2. In the seal of fate, Becky Patty admits that Pat Brown was with her sister when they found the fucking girls. That's very, very concerning, as that corroborates Ron Logan's story too. There you go. What? Hold on. Okay. But, again, this may bring some validity or some reason behind where the Erskine texts come from in the information. If Erskine Rara Avis, it's so fucking suspect. Like I was telling somebody else today, man, I get on here, all right, I'm going to make you guys an episode, and the episode was going to be the orange truck and Pat Brown. That's it. As I start digging into that, fucking 5 more things pop up, man. Like I said, I was just telling someone, I saw Doug Carter saying, or a law enforcement, I'm not sure if it was Doug Carter specifically, but they were saying, pay attention to this guy's facial features. Da-da-da. And then I can source you a photo of Doug Carter holding a piece of paper over the suspect's face like this, saying, just pay attention to the demeanors of the way he walks. What the fuck? Here's something else for you. So, Kegan Kline was arrested on all those counts of talking to those girls. Not any of those girls came forward to say this man was speaking to me, correct? Law enforcement, with the technology they have, I can tell you, they can go in your phone, they can go in your shit, they can tell you who you are communicating with. But they're going to come on and say, we want to know who is in communication with this Anthony Shots account. I don't fucking think so. If you have a geofence warrant, you know who is in contact with the fucking account. You know everything. You wouldn't need to ask anybody anything. You'd be calling people in like, yo, come on in, because you were in communication with this fucking account. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, guys. Wise to the wise. And this is why I'm going back to the fuck beginning. Bust it down, bust it down, bust it down. Who the fuck was at the scene of the crime? Whose alibi isn't clearing out? And we're going to start there. And it's Mr. Pat Brown for me. His alibi that he was a police officer corroborated story that he was in Edmonton, Iowa. Or something. Edmonton. It starts with an E. I'm not sure. But he was in Iowa at the time. The police officer committed suicide a month after the homicides. Dead. Gone. So Pat Brown's alibi is sealed, supposedly. Now, Robert Lindsay says he's in Iowa too. Sorry, Mr. Pat Brown. I can put you at the trails that day. 2 eyewitnesses and your police audio and your truck. And Jerome Weiss's testimony. Like, you're fucking there, man. You're fucking there, man. His truck was at this crime scene for 26 hours. Orange truck. And if you look on the footage, they had scrubbed the orange out and made it totally white, so it just blends in like a white truck. Well, guys, whoever the fuck does your photoshopping or your Instagramming your photos doesn't do as good of a job, because the fucking hood was still orange. But that's the 05 orange Chevy, and that's why you never saw it before, or it never came up. And this is also why in the press conference at the end, the lady says talking about a white truck. The name she gives is incorrect, but she talks about a white truck. She's talking about an orange truck, because actually, if you listen clearly, he says she got the color wrong. So, I have police audio to put Pat Brown at the scene. We have Becky Patty's witness testimony to put Pat Brown at the scene with her sister. So I'm sure her sister could corroborate that story too. So now we got 4 or 5 people that can put him at the fucking scene of the crime. And I have a police officer saying that, oh no, he was in Iowa. And I have Robert Lindsay saying he was in Iowa. What are those 2 people? law enforcement and people that are influential on this case, correct? Who are you going to listen to? Me or Robert Lindsay? Whose word are you going to take more as truth? Mr. Lindsay. You're not going to listen to me. But again, that's why on here, Crime Copics, we show you the evidence. I can show you, as I have in the shorts, the police audio is there. It's there. It says clearly, plain as fucking day. 2005 Chevy coming back to a Patrick and Angela Brown of Delphi. Correct? So we put his vehicle at the scene of the crime. Let's see if we can put him at the scene of the crime. Well, Ron Logan has an interview with two ladies that stopped by, and he states that Mr. Brown asked him to search the property that evening. 1 second, Christy, I'll read your comment. So, bang, put him there one time. Then, Becky Patty puts him there with his sister finding the girls. Ron Logan also says he found the girls. Now we have all these people saying Pat Brown's at the scene of the crime, and you're going to tell me that he has an alibi that's solid? No. You're not going to convince me. Start with him. Fucking eliminate it out. Get the rough runners. Get everything you can. Any type of data you can. Get a geofence fucking warrant. You can know where that man was. GPS located all motherfucking day. And yes, through GPS data, you can tell if a phone was sitting down or if a phone's in your pocket moving around. Do you understand the surveillance and the technology we have today? You don't need to ask us, was anybody in contact with this fucking account? You know who was in contact with that fucking account, man. You tell me who was in contact with the account. You just tell me. Because that's how it should be going. You should be telling me who was in contact with that account. Not asking me. That just doesn't even make sense. That sounds so fucking shoddy work that it's unbelievable. Anybody that knows anything about tech or an inkling about anything knows that that's total bullshit. It's things like that that don't get brought up or discussed that make me realize that people don't really even care to find the fucking truth. Because they'd be bringing that up. You'd be bringing up the things I bring up about the orange truck, Pat Brown, the text messages from Patty. I mean, like, you can't deny it. I'm not saying Kelsey dropped him off. That's a fucking speculatory statement. Do you have a video? Do you have proof? Do you have GPS records that put Kelsey dropping them off? No. The only thing I can source is phone records that she was on a phone with her boyfriend and it pinged near the trailhead around whatever time she dropped them off, around that time, is the only thing we can source. The photo of Libby on the bridge wasn't found until the fucking phone was found. Okay? I'm telling you. They didn't have it till the next day. I don't believe she posted it to Snapchat. Am I wrong? I could be. But I don't think she posted it to Snapchat that day. I do not fucking think she did. New Orleans. Okay, Rara. Christy, how are you? I'm not trying to. I'm really starting to think the family isn't as interesting. Me either. That's what I'm saying. It's almost like, again, like they got thrown bone. Here you go. Now, we're going to give you this. They have a baseball field now. They have this. They have a little bit of a better income, whatever. They live a nice life. They both drive nice vehicles, and they have a nice income. Shut the fuck up. We're going to put Kelsey in Purdue. We're going to give her a good education. We're going to give her a good career. Because you watch, all these people involved in this are going to end up with a nice fucking career and taken care of financially. Quote me. We come back, sit down here 10 years from now, I guarantee Kelsey has a fucking decent position somewhere in something in Delphi and making decent money. They're not speaking or not. Rara, I hear you. Rara, what? I've noticed big anomalies in the case from family members, law enforcement, volunteers, firemen. You're right. You're right. But what I haven't found, Anomalies in Ron Logan's story, Tina Rodell's story, Megan Allen's story, and the local story. I have a local guy that sends me information. He's the one that sent me the fucking video of the he found that video showing the funerary flowers in that fucking that the guy made. But the local guy's the guy that got a hold of me and said, "Yo, Chad, that's serious for real, man. People are putting flowers in that fucking barn, man. Like, that's not a joke." I said, "Dude, could you please get out there for me?" And again, this is what the barn has been tore down. You can't get out there to get pictures, man. And again, a lot of income. Delphi, now they're getting grants for the bridge. This is bigger than anybody thought. Almost like it could have been a drug revenge killing from Derek German, and then they just fucking kind of tweaked it to their benefit. Dude, you just never know. There's crooked people and everything. What's concerning to me is the whole Pat Brown was at the scene and found the girls, and they'll never say that shit. Like, they won't say Pat Brown. Why not, man? Why? They won't say David McCain's name either. It's flannel shirt guy. Dude, please, guys, if you know anything about psychology or the human mind or why people do things, that's distancing that man from the crime. Like, it's almost like if he would sit there and say, "I'm flannel shirt guy, not David." Like, he's distancing himself from that crime. I don't know how the fuck to explain it. But if you know about psychology or took Psychology 101, you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. You see, you have those big anomalies. They only did that video because they knew it was about to be dropped online and wanted, here you go. Here's another one about the information drops. Every time there's a press release, days or week after, drop information drop. That's fucking weird. It's almost like it's a battle between the Indiana State Police and Carroll County, because the Indiana State Police is doing these press releases saying, "Oh, this is what's going on," and Carroll County's almost like, "Fuck you, no, it's not," and throws out a fucking thing. What do you think about that? Every time there's a press release, within 3 weeks, a document gets dropped. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. They all live in Delphi. Rara. Graz is from Peru. I'll try to find the video where him and Greeno are sitting there messing around, and Greeno said something, da 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 da. "Oh man, come on, dude, fucking, and you're just fucking from Peru or something like that." And he's like, "Come on, man, come on, man, quit telling people where I'm from." Rara, you can't trust them. Family is very shady. Fucking right they are. They're all convicted felons too. Derek's a convicted felon. Mike's a convicted felon, I believe. Derek German's definitely a convicted felon. Derek German's a rat, bro. He got a CI number. Like, it's public information. Any type of public information to deal with this case or any of these people involved, I can't get my hands on. My attorney tried to get that Ron Logan affidavit a week before it came out from the murder sheet. That shit was fucking sealed, bro, through the fucking prosecutor's office. I tried to get it. It's, again, when you're an attorney, you can get those things. My attorney tried to pull those documents 6 days before the murder sheet came out with them. And if you go back on my videos, because I was always telling you guys, look, get this probable cause. You're going to see that there was tons of blood at this murder scene, blah, blah, blah. And the murder scene described in the papers does not add up with the scene where they were found. It doesn't. I wouldn't bet it's going to be payback for Derek being a narc and owing money for drugs. Yeah, man, they do kill you. They do. They weren't on a trail. Okay, and here's another thing, man. They say that place was inaccessible and all fucked up. Go look. There's a crime scene photo. Bump. And it has Ron Logan's dog in it and an investigator standing there. What else is in that picture? A well-seasoned path. And it's not just a deer trail. It's wider than a deer trail. Again, there's a used trail. A trail does not get made like that in a day of people walking on it. That takes years and years and years and years and years and years. Does anybody know the trail I'm talking about? It's in a picture of the crime scene. When you see the tape around the trees, you'll see a path coming down. Yes, she did, Holly. Holly, she did. Which I again think is that should be a malicious act. Once I pass away or you pass away, they set the tone from the beginning. They did. You're totally, completely fucking correct. That's what makes me so angry too. They set the tone. As I've said in my other videos and still have not gotten proof. When were these girls seen before Kelsey supposedly dropped them off at the bridge? Because why I'm saying the last time they were seen was supposedly, and the police audio says the last time the girls were seen is at the Moan on High Bridge. Who the fuck saw them at the Moan on High Bridge? Because that photo for Snapchat wasn't uploaded yet. So how the fuck did they find them at the Moan on High Bridge? No, it's not on the outside. Chuck Taylor's. Every time I find myself, I live in the city, so I see Chucks all the fucking time. I just saw a guy with a player on today. They weren't tied. I remember because I was looking at them. And the Chuck Taylor emblem's on the inside. I didn't know that either. Looking at the shoe, you're not wrong. Not wrong at all. It's not correct, man. Like, that should be tore the fuck apart. Do you remember the Gabby Petito Brian Laundrie case? Do you remember when, we see a door open in the back of the van? Dude, those pictures were so fucking scrutinized, and now we're going to have this with this information, and it's all right. You should see some of the fucking pictures I have. Come on, man. I haven't seen 50 of the pictures I had until I went digging online looking for them. You can find 100 different compilations of bridge guy's face at this point. Tons of them. The fuck? One more thing I think is disgusting. The day after they were murdered, yeah, GoFundMe. They know what it is. They know what it is. Christy, was it certain years or what? Or is it just a special one that has on the outside? Again, I'd need a little more information on your comment. I'd like to know, though, please, if you could enlighten us. If a few pairs had that circle that way, I looked at why did a certain few pairs have it? Like, again, was it a 02 to 06 something? Was it a collab with another shoe? Why and what? And do the ones with the emblem on the outside, was that the only differing thing? Was the emblem from the inside to the outside? Is there any other mark on the shoe that could give us any indication that it's that shoe or not that shoe? Is what I'm getting at. So, again, this leads me to believe. This leads me to believe. Made some notes for fucking this one, man, guys. So how is everybody today? Besides for no, is everybody good? Okay. Tina Raudell's story too hasn't changed from the beginning. And her story was actually a little bit flabbergasted too, and not really what it was said. Somebody's not giving enough information, man. Because like if you read but see, I can't see. This is how I discredit people. Okay. So how I discredit some shit is this. Let me explain this to you. So let me go over these questions. Family, the chat is working, but the video is not anyone else's. Is it working now? Family is very defensive and angry at no one who questions the narrative, yet no anger towards the killers. None at all. And Becky makes the statement And again, it's always cut out of that little clip you'll see. She makes a statement, well, what if BG had a record and he's afraid the police were going to set him up because he has a record? She's talking about fucking Derek or Mike, man. Holly, Erskine texts are bullshit. Erskine says he found the girls, he didn't. I now have Becky Patty's text messages. Watch my short. She says Pat Brown was with her sister when the girls were found. Erskine could have seen it. Erskine could have. That's where I'm saying he is. Yes, he's Abby's uncle. Again, yes, I believe he could have seen or again talked to his sister, which is Becky's sister, uncle, whatever, you know. I know they did. Christy, where though? That is one thing I can't find. I cannot find an article. I can't find a snippet. And that stuck out to me was one of the reasons I even started a fucking channel was Mike saying they got the girls. So also, I see on True Crime Garage says that Mike Patty went directly to the Mears when he got there. Directly. To talk to the Mears because he knew them. Then he called a friend of law enforcement and then went to the trailhead. Holly, I totally agree. Even though you're in small town Indiana, you'd have tried to look and do something. You are correct. I don't really know. I don't. Like I said, the only motive I've really it's a lot of times easier to find a reason for a crime when you can come up with a motive, and a motive in this case is just very, very hard to come by. It's okay, like it's easier to put people by the scene of this crime than it is to come up with a motive of anything. We don't know anything. Nobody talks, man. I know. She said, Tara said not her kids, but the girls were going to meet friends and that no one come forward. What about the 200 people, the hundreds of fucking searchers that lit the woods up with their flashlights like fucking daytime? I've not heard one searcher come out and say I searched for those girls. Yet there was hundreds and thousands of tips. Huh? What can somebody find me? So there was hundreds of searchers. You know what? All right, we'll give them a credit. There was hundreds of people out there. Give me 5 people that were out there searching in a story, please. 5 people that were out there and witnessed these flashlights that lit the fucking sky up. Also, there's an article stating Becky Patty was taken home by Mike at 10 p.m. until the next morning. So she wouldn't have been there to see the flashlights. Then there's also another statement of her saying that she did see the woods lit up like flashlights. This is what I'm saying. And this is what Carter made us do. He said, go back to the beginning and start from the beginning. All right. That's what we're going to do. Because I'm done following fucking rabbit holes, man. Occam's razor, whatever the fuck that thing's called, man, is the theory of usually the simplest and most easily explained way. 9 times out of 10 is the way something happened. Dude, the whole family's out. Listen, I'm telling you, this is fucking weird. There's a stipulation first. If I don't give a fuck they're minors or not, if they weren't forcibly kidnapped and known about this, if they weren't forcibly ran away, there would have, it takes 24 hours. It takes 12 hours. There is always some time before an Amber Alert's issued. They get dropped off at fucking 1 o'clock. Within 2 hours, someone's there frantic. Within 2.5 hours, the whole family's there searching. Within 3 hours, hundreds of people are out there looking for them. They're reported missing, 3 hours from the time they left their house. Huh? And you fucking tell me that somebody didn't know something. I heard on Pat Brown and Toad Blesenby are hunting buddies. You know that, right? And it was said that Pat Brown was flying that drone around on the 13th as well. So this again, here we go. This is how you take two people's statements that Pat Brown stated he was flying a drone around, and I can show you people saying that, and now I have Holly saying Toby was flying the drone around. You know what? And I think in interviews, I don't know if Tobe says he went there and did that. I can't say that he did. I've just watched a few interviews of his, and I swear he says he doesn't go near the crime scene, or he goes the day after or something like that. Especially since they had a history of taking off. There would not have been a missing persons report filed for 24 fucking hours. Someone said, again, when this first started and I brought this up, they're minors, it's different. It's not different, and there would have been an Amber Alert, and there would have been something else gone. Why did they think that those girls were in that area? Again, how did they know they weren't kidnapped? How do you know? They knew. That story's bullshit. The whole deer story, just don't even, that's what we're not listening to. We're not listening to any of that. Let's go back from the beginning. Witness statements. Ron Logan, Becky Patty, and the police audio. 1, 2, 3 things can corroborate that Pat Brown found the girls and was in the woods that day. We don't need to go off of, we don't need to, I'm not being mean, Holly, sorry if I'm coming off like that. We don't need to go on Erskine stories talking. All this just gets you confused. Stay close to the case. You have 3 things. Pat Brown. Are you serious? He said he called a guy with a drone? Bingo. You know what? They also said, Ron Logan says, they called up and Pat went and got their clothes out of the water. Tobe said he called. Again, who did he call? Who the fuck did Mike Patty call in law enforcement? Like, I don't know. Listen, man, they have phone records, data. Who the fuck did he call? If this was another case, we'd know who the fuck he called. That gets public information, man. That's what I'm saying, Rara. They've gone off before. And listen, man, there's a history of runaway. There's a history of this. You're not just going to go, oh, my God. That's a wasted money and spent resource that if they didn't go away, somebody would be in trouble and have to compensate the county for all the time and wasted money. Think I'm crazy? I'm telling you, man, y'all need to get the fuck off all them other channels. Y'all need to share mine. This guy got the truth. Because I don't see anybody else talking about it, okay? I'll never make $1 off of this crime. If I end up getting monetized, all that fucking money can go in a big pot, and me and all the yins we'll split it up. I'll give it to all yins. I don't want it. I don't want money from this. I want justice. But see, I can sit here like this and talk this. It's because I walk the walk. As above, so below said he didn't want to make money either. Guess what? He lied to you. They all fucking lied to you. So, Libby pretended to be a boy and Kelsey pretended to be a boy and catfished Liberty. Anybody hear about that one? It's things like that I tread lightly around, man, because it's things like this that get channels taken down when you're really telling the truth. That's a stone cold fucking fact. So, how do I know that? A local source, someone close to the family that knows the family, had given me some information. If anybody brings they get attacked or their channel gets shut the fuck down. Yes. So I'm not going to go further on who told me about Kelsey doing that to Libby, but I can tell you that it's 100% fact. If you go take Kelsey and give her a lie detector, I guarantee she fucking did this to her sister. Holly, did he? Was it in his lie? What, seriously? But as soon as Joe started talking about any of this, what happened? Just me. Where'd you hear about it? Did you hear about it from Joe, or was there anywhere else? Georgia girl. Hold on. Wait, what? Oh, about as above, so below, lying. What do I say he's lying about? I didn't say he's lying. I said, listen, they are connecting Keegan Dunker, Ashley Pope Joy, and her brother somehow to Kegan Kline, to this girl he dated. This girl has a YouTube channel. Hold on, let me tell you what the YouTube channel is. Give me 1 second. Let me grab my phone. 1 second. All right, guys. Sorry, here. Sorry. Broken pinky promises. Used to date Kegan Kline, okay? There. That YouTube channel. So if you ever see that YouTube channel commented on as above, so below, saying if you need any information or help, get a hold of me. Okay? Yeah, Joe Lewis is a good dude. I have nothing against Joe Lewis. I agree with that. But Georgia girl, yikes. Yeah. So this broken pinky promises that you should date Kegan Kline is said on as above, so below. Look, go look. It's on his last video or within the last 3 videos. Look at the comments. She comments and he hearts the comment. Get the fuck out of here, man. These motherfuckers are fucking shady fucks. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do this because I didn't want to come at it. Fuck it. It's coming out, man. They want to try to fucking act like they're telling the truth. They're not. They're not. I want to go person by person through these people, roll them out. And the first one we got is Pat Brown. We can't roll him out. He's at the fucking scene of the murder. He found the fucking girls, man. What did you see on one of her videos and took screenshots? Did she date a Keegan Kline? Or what? Milton McGee, a YouTuber, killed the girls. Okay. Now he's drifted away. Okay, here's another one I'll blow your mind with. Where's Julian Powell? As above, so below. Julian Powell. Then who's in love with her? As above, so below? Julian Powell. Julian Powell. Okay, there you go. The Keegan Kline's in love with her. There you go. He knows this woman. Yeah, he knows this woman well. She's commenting on as above, so below stuff. Again, Who is as above, so below, guys? Who is he? Julian Powell? Who is he? I have my reasons for speculation. That's why he never shows his face. Yes, he does. Very bad temper. Don't, guys, I'm sorry. I'm here to listen. I'm just fucking done. I'm done. I see this shit. It's in my face. For about 3 months now, I've been thinking that he's Julian Powell. But again, I can't like put a finger on it. But Julian never came back from the mental institution, if you will. Like, he just never came back. He might not sound like him. Maybe I'm wrong. It's fine, Robin. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. I could be wrong. Needs to be surprised. Yes, he did. French, who are you? Is that Tyler? French? Who are you, buddy? Who's French? And where did you get this information that Julian Powell's king? Because I don't like to give him a platform, man. I just saw that woman was commenting on fucking as above, so below shit. Again, let's done with my speculations. We don't know who the fuck as above, so below is. We don't give a fuck. Let's just get back to the point of if you see this woman commenting on my fucking page, hey, get a hold of me if you need anything. Please call me the fuck out. Please blast me. If Kegan Kline's commenting on my shit, fucking dox me. French, are you Tyler? She's in connection with him. And she attacks anybody that talks about him or comes up with theories towards him. I'm just saying, man. And also, what's as above, so below? Very into photography. Again, I'm just a guy. French, just stop, dude. If this is what you're going to do, you can just get out, man. Like, we don't need to be, we're transparent here, bro. There's no reason to be just that guy. I'm not saying Julian Powell doesn't have pictures on his own personal stuff. Agreed. He does. I'm saying we've never saw as above, so below's face. I asked you if you're Tyler French. It's a simple fucking question, French. Are you Tyler French or not? I'm trying to get an interview with Tyler. And if you are, I'd like to talk to you. That's all, man. Like, that's it. So, it can be man to man. Or is that who you are or it's not? I mean, come on, man. There's no need to lie about this shit. Rara. You gave me breaking info and where to read it. No, you told me he was his tech guy, dude. That's all you said. Hold on. Where'd you tell me to read it at? Julian Powell's King Khan's computer tech guy repairing. Julian Powell knew about the CSAM and drop boxes. I'm just a guy. JP has pictures of himself in various videos and YouTubes. What are you giving me, man? I just gave you breaking info. Where's the breaking info? What did you... Oh, and Pat Brown lived and worked in Evansdale when Elizabeth and Lyric went missing. Is that the... Okay. I can agree he lived in Evansdale, dude. He wasn't in Evansdale on February 13th from the police audio putting his vehicle there, from Ron Logan's witness testimony putting him there more than once in the day. and asking to search the property. I mean, and then Becky Patty's text message. Can we ask Becky Patty? It'd be nice, but they won't talk to us. Can anybody get me an interview with Becky Patty? Kelsey? She likes to talk. Get her up on here. He just gave me breaking info. Okay, that's fine. I was just asking. I appreciate. Oh, sorry, dude. I didn't see him. Read your chat. I told you to read Robert Lindsay's blog. Listen, man. It is all in there, but it's kind of bullshit that Robert Lindsay's putting out this information. How? He's saying that fucking Pat Brown was in Evansdale, Iowa on February 13th. It's a fucking blatant fucking lie. So, on grounds of that, how do I take anything else this man has to say as fucking serious, man? Once a liar, I don't know. Once someone tells me something that's not true, how do I take it as truth? Or how do I go and listen to him now and say, well, this is true, but this isn't? I mean, I guess you take to go with the bad and you pick what you need to, but thank you, dude. And I was reading that. Somebody sent it to me a few days ago. That whole blog is fucking pretty eye-opening. It basically, but it all goes back to fucking Tina Rodell and her story, man. But her story really wasn't that they came to pick up her daughter on that morning. No, BG came to see Tyler French that morning, or the other kid. That's what happened. Megan ended up going with them. Yes, he does. Robert Lindsay, no? I'll show you, man. I'm not fucked. Are you kidding me? Yes, he does. Not enough. Yeah, you're right, dude. I'll show it to you. Hold on. Let me pull it up. I don't make stuff up, man. Because he says also his alibi was tightened with I mean, I don't have a problem admitting if I am wrong. Dude, I'm gonna find the article. I am not. Okay, it's not what it says. But I can also bring you news articles that say one thing and say something else. So you may have read this that says that. I may have read something that said something else. That's how fucking weird this case is, man. Seriously. It's inconsistencies. You're right. You're right. So we're all arguing over speculatory things that we're claiming as fact. I don't like to do that, man. I like to take words that people say out of their mouth or witness testimony. Yes, I can take that. Okay. I could, in the highbrow blog, all right, man, I'll show you, dude. Fuck all this bullshit. I'm tired of fucking speculating here. I'll just pull it up. That's it. Simple. Sorry, guys. I don't like to argue, man. This is the problem I feel too, though. They put so much disinformation and so many inconsistencies that we just want to argue about. Did Lindsay say something or not? We really, does it matter? It doesn't. So again, maybe I shouldn't bring it up. Yes, Christy is correct. Christy, yes, correct. Yes. I agree. Oh, all of a sudden, Julian Powell's in here. Get the fuck. Do you think this is a joke? Like, seriously. This is disgusting to me, man. Like, that's funny? I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, man. I can't make this shit up, dude. I can't make it up. It is, and look what happens. This is exactly why I wanted to hop on here, and I just wanted to, again, show that even myself can get distracted and I'll end up getting caught up in a stupid little argument about something that makes no difference to the case. But it distracts us. You're right. It distracts us all. Whose trolls ran and told? Yeah, someone's watching. Someone's watching. You're right, Christy. I don't know who. What's up, B? How you doing, buddy? Thank you, man. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you for everything, man. And thank you for the support. And thank you for fucking being here and everything too, man. This isn't even fucking funny, dude. Like, I literally would love for this is the thing about the internet too, bro. Like whoever the fuck is behind this Julian profile, dude. Listen, man. I got fucking 10 years in the fucking penitentiary. I'm not afraid to go back. I got 3 Department of Correction numbers, dude. You're not gonna fucking scare me. I've met the fucking boogeyman, bro. I've lived with the fucking boogeyman, bro, for fucking years of my life. Okay. I'm not fucking scared of any of you. Like, get off here with your kid shit, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all want to be serious and take something serious? All right. Like, I'm not here to joke and play games, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Seriously, man. It's just getting on my nerves at this point. Like I said, listen, man. I have 3 Department of Corrections numbers. I live with the boogeyman, bro. And I can tell you, he don't act like this. These are weird, man. Yeah, I'll block them. I'll just get rid of them. I don't have an administrator is the problem, man. And I need one. And again, look, what did I start talking about today? Oh, and I went at As Above, So Below's channel, huh? All of a sudden, the fucking trolls come on. Let's ignore him, Christy. I agree because, look, do you see? We're totally... Bring it back. Woosa. Woosa. Let me light a candle. Let me get some sage. And we're gonna ignore him. Do you, Georgia? That's what I'm saying. So she's another one to pay attention for. Let's just say thank you, Rara, because it's not truth-based, fact-based. If you have somebody stating something out of their mouth, I don't want to hear if this guy says this guy said this. That's called a hearsay. It's called not first-person information. A text message, a eyewitness interview that corroborates a text message, that corroborates police audio, is pretty factual to me. Do you understand? Let's follow those things, guys, please, instead of following, instead of referencing Lindsay's thing as fact. Like I said, I just can't, man. I can't. If his blog was fact, then they figured it out, and why is there haven't been arrested made then? If he figured it out, he figured it out, man. This was enjoyable, guys. Really, it was. I got a little spiced up there for a second over whatever, but this is what it's going to be from now on. Not these lives, more than just we're going to come on and we're going to talk truth, man. We're going to say that what's her name is defending Kegan Kline. We're going to bring that up. We're going to talk about the text messages, the audio, this, to that. We're going to talk about the family. Please, everybody, let's just try to keep focusing on the inconsistencies with the family's timeline and story. Again, family. Derek, Mike, Becky, Kelsey. I'll leave all yins alone. I showed a video Gray Hughes made. His mouth looks like my dog's bumhole when it goes to the bathroom. I can't unsee it, and I don't know why. I just can't unsee it, man. So I can't, and his voice just irks me. But I respect everybody that's on here for this. Even if it's the wrong reason, I mean, they're still bringing a little light to Delphi. But I can't. In the beginning, I could say, hey, even if it's not right, I mean, at least it's bringing some light. It's really not. It's really putting sand in the wound. And if you ask someone, what's up with that Delphi case? You ask 5 different people. You get 5 different answers, and those 5 different people can source you information for those 5 different stories. That's where, hold on. No, there's not another case going on like this right now. Summerwell's a little bit, but not as bad as this. This is horrible and disgusting. And then people want to fucking play joking around about it too. It just makes me sick. Yeah, you're welcome. I tried. Like I said, I get spiced up over this. I'm a high-strung individual. I don't like to sit still for this fucking long. Look, I've been on here for a fucking hour, 55 minutes. I can't believe I stayed here for an hour. 27 viewers. I mean, fuck, I guess it's better than 25, right? Okay, Christy, I'm going to explain the sweatshirt and the reasoning, Sweatergate is what they want to call it. It's about DNA, cross DNA and shit. So if they go down there and they find someone's DNA on those girls that was in contact with Kelsey, now someone that was in that car could have had DNA, touch DNA. It could have get on the sweatshirt, and now they can't use that person as a suspect because they were in contact with Kelsey or in her car. They also said if anybody who's close, they said they washed Abby or Libby's clothes or both. That's fucking weird too. And if anybody in that house or that was in contact with anybody in the house washed anything with them, it'd be all cross contaminated. That's why, for DNA reasons. Understand now a little better? I didn't really understand it either and had to look into it myself. So again, I don't feel dumb to ask those questions. You shouldn't either. That's how I feel is the reason behind the whole sweater thing. No, it's not an description. I believe that there was a sweater found on one of the girls that was not in the description or the family forgot to mention or something of that nature. And it had some DNA of somebody else on it, like Derek or Mike or someone of that nature. I pulled it out of the trunk of my car. Get what I'm saying? Cross DNA. And I just washed it last week in the same washing machine and used the same dryer. It's all cross-contaminated. If I live in a house with 3 people and we all wash clothes, all our DNA's on those clothes plus the people we came in contact with until we wash those said clothes. Does that make any sense to you guys? Is how I see it. Thanks, Holly. I appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I could talk all fucking day. I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot of ideas for channels, but I had an ATV, working on ATVs, dirt bikes, riding them. I like Banshees. I like to go fast. That is what I started doing. Just me. Can you send me that video? What video? I don't know what you're talking about, that video. I'd like to see it. Get her on here. Dude, get Kelsey on here. I'll do an hour interview with her. We'll ask her every question that nobody asks her. Let's do the interview that nobody wants to do. We can call it that too. The interview that nobody wants to do. The questions nobody will ask. Kelsey German, Delphi. Let's get it. She's come on other channels, I'll pay her. I'll offer $250 for fucking 30 minutes. Maybe 500. I don't know what she's worth. I don't know. She works at Dairy Queen. She can't clear that much money. $200 probably a lot of money. Thank you, Holly. What do you mean Joe Lewis does at Christie? Joe Lewis has a way to get a hold of Kelsey? That's the thing, man. Just like, again, that's what you have to understand about people that interview people. That's the same shit with Travis Scott and the whole Astroworld bullshit. The first interview after all of it was with his fucking buddy, dude. So the questions were mild. He really wasn't coming at him. He wasn't going to ask anything crazy. Travis Scott felt comfortable and did the interview. Kelsey goes on these fucking platforms because they keep in with the family. They defend the fucking family. And that's why she comes on their channel to give... Again, because they're listening, they're following the narrative, and then they get Kelsey on, they get that many more views. I don't want the views. I want to ask the damn questions. Yeah, Holly, that fucking video, it's the same picture. I believe it's the same picture photoshopped. Again, someone did a shitty job of photoshopping her, throwing her on that bridge and just thinking that nobody would notice. I believe they thought that it would just be like the Flora fires or some shit. Under the rug, Nobody gives a fuck about a couple poor little black girls, man. That's so sad to say and so sickening, but it's the fucking truth, dude. No one gives a fuck about those poor little black girls. Nobody should give a shit about these two middle-aged white girls, but they're white. They're middle class. It gives credence to the whole fucking thing, man. Sick as it is, it's the truth. But I'm going to get off here, guys. I've been on here for an hour. Should I do this again? Do you like this? I definitely was not organized in this. I definitely can bring up some other things, but I like the questions, and I like you to be able to ask me questions, and I like to be able to put up videos for a few days or whatnot, or talk about things, and then come in here and then talk. Holly, thanks for subscribing. I don't have like a fucking only super fans, or I'm not gonna have you pay for anything, or I'm not gonna do anything like that or anything. I don't want to make money off this case. If we make money off this case, we can put it in a fucking pot and raffle it off to some viewer. I'm not in this for money. I do this for recreation. Yeah, Christy, it's almost easier. And maybe if someone one time would like to come on the channel with me and we can talk, we can ask each other questions, we can play a video, maybe talk on it. It's sometimes easier to talk to somebody about Delphi. I know one of my subscribers calls me, we talk on the phone, and I'll go for fucking an hour and a half, 2 hours talking to her. But I get on here and it's like, It's almost easier with someone that keeps ideas coming at you and flowing, and it keeps me talking too. Because if I can keep talking, I won't stop. To Joe. Holly, I mean, I don't know if he'll let me. I don't know if he'll whatever, but I know if I could collab with Joe, I know I'd do very well. But I'm not trying to do that for that reason. But I also want the exposure. People need to see this shit. And I'm not letting up. I'm not. If I have to make a new channel, I'm not letting up. They can cancel this one, cancel the next one. I'm not letting up. I'd like to follow this till it goes to court, trial, whatever. Okay, everybody, I'm going to put in the comments right now my email address. If anybody would like to reach out, I appreciate it. Anybody has any information they want to send me. I hear you. I love very close to you. Really, Christy? Yeah, you already know what time it is. Really? You live at, really? I didn't know anyone was that close to me. Okay, you're scaring me now. No, I'm just kidding, Christy. Email me, Christy. Would you please? Do you like this case? Do you talk about it? You already know. Kennywood's not far. You know where I'm at. BCW4118 I was actually getting ready to go watch Anomalies again now because I'm hungry. I shouldn't tell people where I'm going, though. I'm not afraid, guys. Christy, I'm going to link my email. Send me an email. And anybody else that likes to say hi or anything, there's my email. Georgia Girl, live, not love. Yeah, live. I didn't think you were saying you loved me. Believe me, I don't hear that very often. Maybe my wife doesn't even tell me that shit. But Christy, I'd like to talk to you. Shoot me an email. I have my phone in here. I'll talk to you. I can whatever. And guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been over an hour. First one. I'd like to do some more. You guys are genuine, interesting, and I enjoyed the conversations, and I enjoy all you guys. I apologize for getting a little spiced up, and I apologize for my temper a little bit. Sometimes it gets the best of me, but as far as that, thank you guys. Have a great rest of your evening. Cody? Yes, he does. Rara, if you'd like to send me some of the Cody Patty stuff, we can talk about in the next live. I'd like to do maybe every day, every other day, half an hour show, 20 minutes, just to keep it going and keep everything fresh in everybody's mind. I don't have time every day with work and everything to jump on and watch all the videos and see the new information and stuff. So sometimes hopping on here, you guys are telling me the new information. I have a notebook and things that I have listed that I follow and dive through and pick through. But as far as what's happening today and what people are bringing out, like the whole that girl's YouTube channel, A Broken Finger and all that shit, that's all new to me because I don't have the time. Appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. Please, please, please. It gets my exposure out. There's 25 yins in here. If you all smash the like button on the way out, at least have 25 likes. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I expect to hear from you guys. I expect to hear from some yins in my email. Rara, I will. Please, reach out to me in my email. I'm going through a separation right now. It's not the best time in life, and I need friends. Thank you, guys. Bye.